If you know the guy, you love the guy. So the question is why should we have to say goodbye to the best mate that we miss already so much and want just once more to see and to touch? Ger always brought laughter wherever he went, and for any troubles you had, an ear was always lent. He never asked for much. If you had enough to get by, that would be plenty, his share of the pie. Ger could never walk past any record store. Music was the one thing he craved of more. House music is poison, but he wasn't a snob. When he found some good vinyl, he would always scrape a few bob. He was always partial to the odd party or four, and the dead donkey was often dragged on the lookout for more. He will forever be thought of as the one-liner king, twisting the meanings of words. If you had never met him before, you could be forgiven for thinking he was away with the birds. The quotes just seemed to roll from his tongue. He always turned serious into serious fun. Little apples grow on trees. That was one of his faves. I think that one came from a mate of Dave's. His goalkeeping skills led us to naming the cat, but it turned out his 9 lives are more deserving of that. Of that elusive deuce, now he can see it's not as important as he once thought it to be. To deal with everything that his life had thrown up, hurricanes were always treated like a storm in a cup. Nothing ever fazed him. It was all coola-boola. He was the original Mr. Nice, and he would do anything for you. He considered himself lucky to have so many friends, and for every one of you that stayed with him right till the end, you know who you are. There is too many to name, but you each share a space in his heart all the same. But it was plain to see that the luck was all ours. Lucky that our paths crossed over with yours. And for his family, Noel, Linda, David, Mick, he loves you all, and he will be listening, so when you need him, just call. Natasha, I'll tell you something you already knew. The last few years you made all Ger's dreams come true. He had a place to call home and a family that he loved with all of his heart, and leaving you behind will have torn him apart. But this grief must be faced, and our trust in God placed. He will take care of our mate and show him through the gate, and he'll meet up again with his mum and his dad, and he won't want anyone feeling too sad. Instead, remember the joy and the fun that was had. Lots of small things will bring him to our mind, like 4-2, the Mimi, and I'm sure you will all find that you'll have fond thoughts of your own on different days, because he touched all of our lives in many different ways. If we could have bought back his health, we would have given all of our wealth. We wouldn't have spared a penny, but this bullet has proved one bullet too many. I think we all know that it was time to let go, and the final curtain has fallen on the Ger Byrne show. The man, the husband, the dad, the brother, the friend, the legend, Ger Byrne. You will never, ever, 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 ever be forgotten, because we love you.